Turn to page 4, please.
These young boys from the Philadelphia area have traveled the globe, singing the songs of the world. While these young boys from Philadelphia have had their worlds turned upside down.
I'm not gonna be here forever.
Here is St. Gabriel's Hall, located just outside of Philadelphia in Audubon, Pennsylvania, a juvenile detention center for male youth. On a cool, crisp November afternoon, members of the choir paid a visit. The next step, a soul-searching conversation with the arts as the foundation of understanding.
We're glad you guys are open and willing to talk with us.
When I turned 13, I did a robbery.
My mom got 8 kids. I got 2 older brothers. All they was doing was in and out of jail.
Started selling drugs, started smoking weed, started popping pills.
Anything that's as emotional and raw as that can easily be put to music. I mean, music is always all about emotion.
Daniel Bernard Romaine is a classically trained composer and performer who's extremely interested in social issues. His trained ear had him captivated by this discussion.
So he said, I'd like to do something about this. If we can create maybe like a small opera.
The operatic selection is called Cipher, which in some circles is a rap session where several rap artists are in a room, together taking turns improvising.
Every time I look up in the mirror, I say, this ain't me. You might see me smile, see me laugh, you know it ain't me. I've been through a lot and there's a lot to see.
Exactly the inspiration lyricist Mark Moody needed.
I'm only 14, but I had to do stuff to keep me from being 14.
He had a lot of responsibilities on his back that maybe most 14-year-olds shouldn't have. But he had it.
When I heard about the young man who said he was basically doing things for his family to try to make ways for his family, I really had sympathy for it.
I'm still young, but like when I was younger, I was able to laugh, joke, go to school, chill.
But that would change for many of them. Selling drugs, also known as trapping, stole their innocence.
I'm glad I'm here because the block I used to trap on got shot up and all that. And exactly where I got locked up at, I mean, they got shot up, but I'm here. Instead now, I'm still alive.
We heard some really heartfelt sentiments from these kids about what they had been through prior, what their lives were like before they came here.
In the back of the cop car, you start thinking about like what you could have done or what you should have done.
When I heard their stories, some of them were like actually scared where they lived because they would hear gunshots here and there, or someone screaming down the block, or something happening that's really bad going on in their neighborhood.
I gotta do my little sisters and little brothers, so they don't gotta so my mom won't have to work harder.
I don't really experience that myself at home, and I see that people who are the same age and from the same city experience different lives than I do.
Angry, so angry that people told me I was the cause and the effect. I always get labeled as a person who won't amount to anything.
Expressions of youth, from notes on a page and harmony to vocalization by way of the spoken word.
You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you can fly. Only way to have success if expectations are high.
Yeah, come on.
This is an eye-opener.
They all have goals and dreams of better lives once they leave the walls which surround them. To a young man, they are not ready for the sun to set. They still have time to do plenty of good things in this life.
And I'm gonna do it like as simple as that. Saying, I want to make it to paradise.
When I do go out there, what I'm gonna do is not come back. At the end of the day, like you could really get yourself in some real trouble or end up even worse in the grave.
I really have to tell his story, so I sing this song with a passion.
When we sing those lyrics, it's like we're the mirror of those boys.
If they're connecting to the words and the stories more, that's gonna come through so much more in their singing, and the audience will connect more.
A connection on so many levels through the power of music.
I just gotta do whatever I gotta do.